NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time. The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553. InfoCision has been giving job seekers career opportunities for the past 30 years. 150 positions are needed to be filled as soon as possible, and many of them at the Newcastle location. InfoCision handles inbound and outbound customer service and sales calls for the nation's largest nonprofit and leading media and cell phone providers. Come join the InfoCision team that offers excellent benefits. You can call or stop in at 253 East Washington Street, Newcastle. InfoCision, the #1 call center company in the world.
Good morning, Newcastle. Welcome to Thursday. Yes, it's the 14th. We're through the middle of the first month already as we approach it. And let's jump on these birthdays right away. Yes, Chester Kirkwood, Rosalie Kanji, Jimmy Medore, Ellen Alisco DeSimone, and Rochelle Pinella. Okay, as we extend a happy birthday to you. And also, we have on these top stories today, taking a dip. And I'm not talking about a dumb person. You know, the governor, he has something to say about health care. People have sent in messages of thanks to NCTV45, and we're going to explain that. It's just a regular arts festival, and we have some information on that of news. So make sure that you get that first cup of coffee, because NewsWatch, with all its sports news, weather, and information, is straight ahead for you.
The Cedars is a great restaurant with outstanding Mediterranean food. The Cedars takeout menu is second to none, featuring pizza, stromboli, hoagies, their famous lamb on the rod, and so much more. So when you're hungry and you want that Newcastle taste, make it Cedars. Now with 2 locations in Newcastle, 827 Addis Street on the east side and 1101 Highland Avenue. Call Cedars East, 724-658-9260, or Cedars North, 724-652-7657.
I am never getting married. Ever. Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
I love it here.
We are never moving to the suburbs.
We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
For all the neighbors in life, talk to State Farm agent Michael Joseph in Newcastle. State Farm is there.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
Welcome back, and yes, we have covered the birthdays. Now let's cover the thank yous, as we get a tweet from Elwood City saying thanks for covering the game. Everybody watched it down there. Christopher Wise, thank you, and I appreciate the community viewing. Yes, Jerry D'Onofrio Hake, big thanks and enjoy the entertainment. Alan Joseph, yes, everybody in Lawrence County, the greatest castle in the world, Newcastle, watching NCTV45, and you know, you should tell a friend, make sure they know about it. There are so many interesting things. Now, let me clear something up. The other night at the game, I heard them announce to the people at the game that the game was on channel 183. We have had trouble getting audio, not just myself, but others on channel 183. But you can feel free to watch us on Google Chromecast, Apple, Roku, and that's Apple TV. We are podcasts for those people with Apple devices. Just press the podcast button and subscribe. People on YouTube, subscribe to NCTV45. People with Roku can do either or, and it'll be a great opportunity for you to catch community television right here in Newcastle. Now, I usually don't take a look at these state news stories, but the governor sent this in, and he was talking about health care. Since taking office, Governor Wolf has set consumer protection as the insurance department's top priority. The big help is letting consumers know we're there for a resource for them, and we have substantially increased our outreach. Through 2015, Governor Wolf achieved a standing in order to put customers first and protect them. Shortly after taking office, he addressed the CHIPS program. They were facing penalties because these plans did not meet the minimum essential standard dictated by the Affordable Care Act, which is some doubt if it's affordable. We worked to quickly bring these standards up to pace. The insurance department is also playing a role in protecting consumers with the consent decrees signed between Highmark and UPMC in 2014. Okay, it says the department, Governor Wolf's decision to go to court in order to protect the assets of more than 180,000 seniors. And in closing, it says that Pennsylvania consumers nearly $81 million, an outcome that wasn't the case in other states. I'm glad in Pennsylvania we could tell the story. Well, you know, I told you before, I think Governor Wolf's a great guy. I have no issues with the man. I just wish somebody would solve the problem with the Jameson Hospital becoming UPMC. You know, that would go a long way in protecting individuals with health care right here in Lawrence County and Pennsylvania. So think about that. Now, more things coming up. You ask what they are? We're going to take a plunge and plunge right into the art world and so much more. You know what? And friends going by the window, it's a great morning, and we're going to be back after we hear from these great sponsors. Let's take a break. Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065.
Yes, friends, Chilella & Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chilell & Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chilellandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412.
The Beanery Depot and Deli. Coffee, made-to-order subs, snacks, and more. Meatball sandwiches, fresh and hot. Pepperoni rolls, fish sandwiches, chicken, milkshakes. The Beanery Deli. When you're hungry for something special, and it won't cost you a lot of beans. Yes, I'm in Mr. Pizza. Hi, we're here with
Sydney.
and it looks like you girls have had a great lunch. Can you tell me what you have, Sydney?
The ham and cheese sub.
Oh, today's special. What did you have?
I had pepperoni pizza and part of the ham and cheese sub, and they were both very good.
Hey, it's always best when you get your food and somebody else's. And here at Mr. Pizza, what a great time. Stop down. Check out this. Hello, folks, and yes, welcome to that Cedars Sports Corner. And the NFL playoffs, it's the time where everybody gets some nice munchies, sits in front of the TV, avoids the cold weather, and tunes into some football. And right here in Western Pennsylvania, we're a little lucky. Well, here are this weekend's lineups. First of all, on Saturday, the Chiefs will be at New England. And here's hoping that the Chiefs can pull off a nice win. Now, also on Saturday, that game's at 4:35. At 8:10, it's Green Bay against the Arizona Cardinals. Good luck to the Cardinals, as Newcastle native Mr. Rapone will be on the sidelines or in the booth coaching. And then on Sunday, it's the Seahawks against the Carolina Panthers. That's a 1 o'clock start. And at 4:40, it is the main event. People love the Steelers, and you're in Steeler Nation. It's the Steelers against Denver. Now, here are some things to keep in mind with respect to the Steelers. As we go through this, Steelers wide receiver and Martavius Bryant. People are still looking at the catch that he made against the Bengals, and just unbelievable. Keep in mind that Ben's injury report is in. Torn ligaments in the shoulder. He told 93.7 The Fan, it's a day today after tearing ligaments in his right shoulder, suffering from a sprained AC joint. So he's on a day-to-day basis, and that's going to be interesting for Ben. He confirmed that. People are worried about it. Ben plays great hurt. Get the hammer out and maybe give him a smack in the head. And ESPN's Football Power Index sees the AFC race to reach the Super Bowl. The Broncos are a 36% favorite. The Patriots 31%, the Chiefs 18%, and our Steelers all 14% chance. You know what? That's good. Let them keep worrying about all those other favorites. They always do. Bengals Bowman says there's a lack of respect among players. Do you think after the way they closed out that game, and Burfus wasn't the only guy he's claiming that was being a bad guy. You know what? Everybody speeds on the freeway. The guys that get caught, that's the guys that get the ticket. So keep that in mind as you go through looking at this weekend's NFL football. And for those of you wondering about the NBA, well, let's take a look at your Wednesday schedule. As we scroll down, the Indiana Pacers are at Boston, so that should be interesting. The New York Knicks are at the New York Nets, or Brooklyn Nets as they are called. And basically, that's it, how things are panning out. You know, the people that follow us the most, Atlanta's at Charlotte, for those of you wondering. Now, in the NHL, well, that's a little different scenario, as the Pens last night faced the Carolina Hurricanes. And if you're wondering what their schedule looks like, let me tell you, they're back in points. They got a long way to go. And after the Carolina Hurricanes, they'll be going to Tampa Bay. It just figures, well, all this snow is up here, they're taking it easy. You know, that was your Cedars Sports Corner, and we got a whole lot more to come on this NewsWatch on this snowy, cold Wednesday morning. So make sure you don't go away. Have that hot coffee and maybe a biscotti or something. We're going to take a quick time out, and we'll be right back. Hello, friends. Are you a person on the go? Do you need snacks, cookies, maybe just a deli sandwich, lottery, or gas? It's Gino's in Mahoningtown for all your needs. Stop by Gino's and tell them NCTV45 sent you. Arlington Market, located at 726 Arlington Avenue, has all the great food you remember. Yes, their canned goods are fantastic and feature that old world taste. And meat, cheeses, produce, lunch meats, fresh cut meats, groceries, and so much more. It's Arlington Market. It'll make your table look spectacular.
Butts Flowers and Gifts offers top quality flower arrangements and gifts for any occasion. The pros at Butts Flowers and Gifts provide exceptional customer service, and each bouquet is hand arranged. Stop in and check out their wide selection of gift baskets and plants. They provide flower delivery service locally to Newcastle, Bessemer, Edinburgh, New Wilmington, West Pittsburgh, and across the nation. It's Butts Flowers at 120 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-7727 or toll free 1-800-443-7726.
Welcome back, and on this very cold morning as the wind's blowing, you know, maybe something that will warm you up is taking a look at some great art and culture. Yes, we're at the time where people in the winter, they're wondering, oh, geez, what am I going to do? You know, is there a great thing to try and pass their time? Well, this will lift your spirits starting, and it started yesterday. It's the Hoyt's winter classes. You can learn just about anything. Hoop dancing, Italian, bread making, ceramics, watercolors. They have French too. And what a great time, you know, at the Hoyt. Take advantage of that cultural vein that we have running through this county, as most people, you know, try to discount us. Be happy in who you are. Make those improvements. Be the best you can be, and then great things will happen. Keep in mind, too, that they're having their 43rd annual regional art competition, and it's held at the museum from the 15th to the 6th. Now, in order to participate, you have to get your artwork in by the 30th of this month. You have to be over 18 and live within 150 miles of Newcastle. And the art that you give them can't be, it has to be completed in the last 3 years and not previously displayed at the Hoyt. The entry fee is $25 and $20 for members and $5 for each additional piece. You can find the guidelines at hoytartcenter.org or by calling Patricia McClatchy at the exhibition coordinator. She is 724-652-2882 extension 14. Give her a call. That sounds like a lot of fun. And this started last week, and it's Art on a Cart with Bob at the former Wampum Station. It's held the second Saturday of each month from 1 to 2:30, and I wanted to make sure that you knew that the second Saturday of each month, so there won't be one until February. Children ages 8 to 15 are invited to create a snowy scene during the lessons, paint a winter landscape. Yes, they'll have enough material to work with when you just look outside. But you'll be nice and warm as you're looking at that winter scene. So that's a great big plus, you know. Well, grab another sip of that coffee. After all, it's cold outside. Maybe a little grits. I love grits. Hey, that's a good idea. Gary, why don't you make me some grits? That'd be just super. I'm going to take a look at these sponsors. Hope you do too. And we'll be coming right back at you. Today's a sled ride. Get ready. Pegley's, pasta and more. When you're hungry for that great Italian taste, bellissimo, it is tremendous. You have to stop by Pegley's for pasta, sandwiches, pizza. Yes, it's Pegley's Pasta and More. For that great Italian taste. It's not just for Sunday anymore. Head over to Pegley's.
Whether it's a scheduled appointment or same-day service, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning offers 24/7 service for commercial, industrial, and residential, as well as fire and water damage restoration. Using state-of-the-art technology, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning experts are ready to professionally clean your carpet today. Call DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning for a free in-home estimate. Thank you for making us Lawrence and Mercer County's largest carpet cleaner.
And remember, nobody gets your carpet cleaner.
If you're having a party, then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up, go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. Welcome. And you know, I was thinking, how could I possibly get Gary to feel a little bit warmer? And then I thought, why don't I take him to Moraine State Park? That would do it. Yes, maybe in February, because the 20th, it is the Douse for the House. Yes, it's the 6th annual Polar Plunge, and they raised almost $20,000 to benefit Lawrence County Habitat for Humanity. The funds remain here in Lawrence County and help them provide deserving families with simple, decent houses and help increase the amount in 2016 and make another's family's dreams come true. Visit their website at it's Lawrence County Habitat for Humanity, LCHFH-PA.org. And that, you know, could really be something that makes it great for a family, a deserving family, you know, so check that out. What a day. I'm just thinking to start, you know, this is the day where first responders are going to go and converge in Wurtemberg and the Perry Township Volunteer Fire Department. You better talk to Mike to see if everything's still on. His number is 724-657-7601, because it is a little nippy out there, and I don't know what arrangements they've made. And also, you know, plan now. Don't get down in the dumps. The Union Boosters and Athletic Association are having a night at the races. It's going to be at Mary Mother of Hope right down here in Newcastle at 6 p.m., February 20th. So, you know, that would be a great thing to attend. And, you know, Mr. Perrotta, he likes to mess around. And you can't believe what he told me the other day. He said that his first job was at an orange juice factory, but he got canned because he couldn't concentrate. Check out the J&J show right after NewsWatch. It's always a funny time. Now, let's take a look at these sponsors. They got some real great ideas for you. Hello, folks. Angelo Perrotta for Ferrone Brothers. Wow, you have to try their food. Great Italian food and 2 locations on the south side on Mill Street and on Wilmington Road in Newcastle. Ferrone Brothers for pepperoni rolls, pizza, any Italian dish that you can imagine. Okay, and a whole lot more. It's Ferrone Brothers. Stop by. They have those daily specials, and they look forward to seeing you. Tell them NCTV45 sent you.
Gentlemen, if you want to look your best with high-quality clothing, then I recommend Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle. Mike Caggiano is the owner, and he and his staff have been in the business for decades, and they will always give you the right recommendations. They also carry Rondinelli tuxedos. That's Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors, 210 East Washington Street, downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-3851.
Welcome, welcome, and now it's time for, yes, as we promised you, that lifestyles and living. And, you know, today we're going to talk about, and it's a real good idea to talk about this, what happens when you start getting cabin fever? Yes, you feel cooped up. You're having difficulty concentrating on what's in front of you. You feel lethargic, maybe simply unmotivated to do anything. You're getting irritated and on the edge for no reason. Well, aside from watching NCTV45, there's a little humor. The best way to get yourself out of this slump and to be in a happier mood is to get moving. First of all, take advantage when there is some natural sunlight out there. If you just step outside for a breath of fresh air, it might be one of the tricks that you want to do. Do anything that can engage your cognitive abilities. The more ambitious people shoveled in people can go for a run, you know, or walk. Make sure you consult with a doctor. Start a little improvement project, read a book, you know, and maybe read it by a window. Feeling a little less motivated can at least make the snow you can make a snow angel for 10 minutes. Now that's really inventive, because I don't see myself going and lying in the snow. But hey, maybe Padola, you don't know. Sketch out projects that will take on once it's sunny again, and at least pull up the blinds and play a brain teaser. That might be the thing to do. And keep watching NCTV45. Maybe you want to watch Cook in the Castle. There's some great recipes, and that gives you time to try them right there. So that's our lifestyle segment, and make sure that you grab a sip of that coffee, maybe another biscotti or something. That'll do the trick. We're going to be back after these messages.
Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters. Serving Newcastle, Elwood City, and Youngstown. Daimio and Olson handles criminal law, bankruptcy, civil matters, workers' compensation, personal injury, medical malpractice, divorce, wills, real estate, and many more legal issues. Call any one of their offices in Newcastle, Elwood City, or Youngstown with these phone numbers. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters.
Whether it's time to fix the furnace, throw the salt, shovel the drive, it's Paul D. Weller Hardware. We have what you need. Whether it's time to get warm, make the macaroni, make the ravioli, make the pizzelles, throw another log on the fire. It's Paul D. Weller Hardware. Hey, let's go sled ride.
Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Owner Bill Cast and his staff keep the tradition going with all those bakery items you remember as a kid. Just to name a few, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and more. You can also buy homemade Cavatelli ravioli. Bill's Bake Shop, located 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and Sunday, 7 to 2, closed Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-4223.
Okay, I know you were dying to find out. So, what's happening in Harrisburg? Well, as it's closer to home, State Representative Chris Perrotta got the House of Representatives to issue a citation for the Newcastle Playhouse and their 20th anniversary of the Future Stars. And I lost the words, and I apologize. You know, they have a great, great time down there. Stars of Tomorrow, as it's called. And over 2,000 students participated in this over the last 20 years. It's great, and, you know, congratulations to everybody that worked behind the scenes and got that off the ground. Now, just as a reminder, keep in mind that lie heap. Don't be going cold. You know, they gave away those blankets. We told you that fall weather that we had up till Christmas wasn't going to last forever. Please don't go cold. Lie heap, that's a program that will help low-income families stay warm during this cold snap and budget crisis that seems to have been upon us for some time now, as it's really breezy and cold outside. Make sure that you stay warm. And Governor Tom Wolf, what's he been up to? Well, he was at the farm show, and it was the 100th farm show that they had. And, you know, agriculture is a big part of what goes on here in Pennsylvania. And so make sure that you take a look at that, and also take a look at his just plain unfinished. It's a blog video that he talks about that they just didn't finish the budget, and there's no simple way to put it. He also announced that plow trucks are tracking now, and their publicity viewable through 511 PA Roundup. And we'll put that out for you as this snow continues. As a part of expanded technology, it's you know, a pilot program so that the expressways and the interstates will be clear. They announced yesterday that this automated vehicle location system pilot, first announced by the governor in October, will improve information and vehicle movement and use of winter materials. So keep that in mind as you go through and the weather turns inclement. The governor is and the state are working to make sure the highways and byways are free and clear. Now, we're going to be back in a flash, but we have to hear from these people that support local television right here in the greatest castle in the world. We'll return right after this. Wow, yes, it's fun to go to the Y. And now with great affordable rates, it's more swimming, more exercise, more family time. The YMCA in downtown Newcastle or the Y Zone on Eleanor Drive in Shannon Township welcomes you to a variety of programs, exercise, and fun events.
If you're craving pizza and more, then Little Johnny's too wants you to come through the door. Their menu includes many pizza varieties, jumbo wings, hoagies, calzones, strombolis, flatbread sandwiches, bread bowl salads, soups, and more. Dine in, take out, or have them delivered. Little Johnny's too can even cater your next party. Their prices are right, and the food is the way you expect it. Little Johnny's 2 is located at 130 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-657-2210.
Now it is time for, yes, you got it, Crane Room 45 weather. Blaine Padula. Last night, wind chills dipped below zero. A low of 13. Winds will be from the west. It's going to be cold again. So you got 2 cold nights in a row to endure. And then Thursday, a chance of snow showers before 8, mostly cloudy. High at 32 and the chance of snow, 30%. Thursday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 24. It's going to feel real warm. You might want to open that window. I'm just agitating a little bit. And then on Friday, all the way up to 39. Mostly cloudy, though, but we'll take it. Friday night, a chance of showers. Snow showers, mostly cloudy. Low of 26. Chance of precipitation is 30%. Saturday, up to 36 degrees. A chance of rain and snow showers. Cloudy with a high of 36. The chance of rain, 40%. And Saturday night, a chance of snow showers. Cloudy, a low around 24. The chance of precipitation, 40%. And Sunday, a high near 30. Chance of precipitation, 40%. And you know, I want to be extra careful to remind you of this, because last year it was like the same thing happened on a Saturday where it got to that 36 degrees, and people I saw downtown, it was a sheet of ice, and they were skating on their backside all over the street. Make sure that you take a little extra time. You don't go trying to go faster than you need to go. Remember, that ice can slip up anywhere. Now, that was Crane Room 45 weather. We're going to be right back. Let's take a look at these messages. Funding for this program provided by Washington Center Physical Therapy, Norm A. Gabriel, MSPT, ATC owner. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give every Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Welcome back. I told you we were going to cover a lot of things. Polar plunges, art, health, you name it, you got it right here on NCTV 45. And we're happy to bring it to you each and every morning. You know, things get hectic down here. If you would like to become part of the NCTV 45 family, don't hesitate to give us a call. Our studio number is 724-510-7345, and you can call me directly at 724-498-5507. Now, as you go through this day, remember to bundle up, and also remember to get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Take it easy, everybody. J&J's up next.